Today we are at Undiscovered Realm in White Plains, New York, just outside of New York City. As you can see, they have a lot of Funko Pops. They also have an online store, so check them out, undiscoveredrealm.com. If you see anything in here that you like, you can certainly order it from them. And I see Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. That is a classic. I also see Snake Man at Arms. I love the mashup of horror and 1980s cartoons. We also have more characters from A Nightmare Before Christmas. And we have Madam Mim. That's one that I've never seen as a Funko Pop. So they had quite a few unique ones. So if you were looking for one, that's the classic Disney film Sword into Stone, Madam Mim. We also have Alien, which definitely has a cool look to it. And again, we have a whole bunch of characters. Nightmare Before Christmas, again, love the horror. So they definitely get a thumbs up for that. A lot of Marvel and DC. We see Wonder Woman right there. We see this awesome large Funko Pop Iron Man, the display. And that's my son just knocking over the Funko Pops. Is Drax with Groot. Again, if you're somebody who collects Funko Pops, this is the place to be. I love the multicolored ones, like the Wolverine that we just showed. They were packed wall to wall Funko Pops. So let's see what other ones we have on this shelf today. Just trying to give everybody a broad look. There we go. We have the Vampire Mr. Burns from the Treehouse of Horror series for The Simpsons, Werewolf Bart. Some of them, too, were just special exclusives. So that's always cool to see those Funko Pops in person. We have Raiders of the Lost Ark, Predator Hound. We have Wile E. Coyote as Cyborg. Love that mashup with DC. And we have Zombie Iron Man. This is a cool mashup, guys. And we have Zombie MODOK. I love that one. I was really tempted to buy that one, but maybe next time. Michael Myers, Ash from The Evil Dead, Hannibal Lecter. So we have a lot like that. Chucky up there too is really cool. We have Gremlins. We have Sam from Trick or Treat. The Chuckies. And again, that Chucky, the multicolored Chucky, that one is pretty awesome. And there I am. I'm contemplating, should I buy it? Should I not buy it? Another Sam, Leprechaun, Mandy, the Nicolas Cage film, Red Miller. And there's Mandy herself. They have two versions of her. And another MODOK, Taskmaster. So again, obviously you're going to see a lot more of the comic books. And you see the hostess, Ringdings and Twinkies. And I'm scrolling up, and Genie. And then there's the Bride of Frankenstein and Pennywise. The Bride of Frankenstein always loved the Universal monsters. All different variations of Pennywise. But you see, I keep going back to that Chucky. I have to get it, and I pick it up. Do I or do I not buy it? You'll have to find out. And there's my son trying to show me another one, but I'm still looking at Chucky. And then we have V. V is awesome. So you have Alien Exposed, Diana, and Mike Donovan, played by Mark Singer. It brings me back to my childhood watching the miniseries on TV and just loving it. Here we see a special Funko Pop Universal Monsters, and you have the Wolfman, the creature from the Black Lagoon, Gillman. You have Dracula and Frankenstein, all in that black and white look. If it wasn't that much money, I would have purchased it. So we have Dracula, Frankenstein.
Oh, wow.
Annabelle.
Wednesday.
Ash. Ghostface. Wednesday.
And here's Chase.
Mom used to play with these games.
Michael Myers. Pennywise. Beetlejuice. Chase.
Henry. I see some of the games that I played with
Oh,
when I
wow,
was
look,
a
they
kid.
have The Nun. Bride of Chucky.
Minion.
Godzilla.
Guys like Mario. Is that cool, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
What's this guy?
No.
Ooh, I love that. Halloween, Michael Myers. Looks like a He-Man figure. Hey guys, so we have to switch to narration mode right now. There were players playing a card game, and I didn't want to interrupt that. We see Ash from The Evil Dead from the first movie, has a lot of accessories and different looks. You could swap out his head. We have the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. Then we have Barrett and Gozer from Ghostbusters. They look movie quality perfect. Then we have the Universal monsters. We have the Bride of Frankenstein. There she is with many accessories. And again, you could swap her head out for different looks. Here is the nun. This creeps me out. I don't like any of the satanic horror films. They creep me out. So it is cool, but it's not my cup of tea. Then we have Tales from Space. We have Back to the Future. We have Gremlins 2, the Tattoo Gremlins, which is pretty cool. And H.G. Wells' The Invisible Man. Good book, really nice looking figure. Then we have The Mummy. So if you like Egyptian horror and pyramids, that's the guy for you. Then we have the black and white Wolfman. We have the Karate Kid, not horror, but still like Daniel and Johnny. And again, looks movie quality perfect. Then we have the Creep. So if you like trilogy style terror, the Creep Show is for you, and the Creep is your awesome narrator. Now we have Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis, the amazing character actor Donald Pleasance, was in many horror films. Now we're back to the Universal and sweeping right over. You still see that Chucky. Am I going to buy it? Will I? Will I not? You'll have to find out later. Gremlins. My daughter wanted it, but it was too expensive, so I said no. I had to say no. Again, I like them, but I wouldn't necessarily collect Gremlins. Now we have King Kong. And this one, I've seen better looking representations of King Kong, but he does have a head you could swap out. At the right price, I would certainly purchase it. Love this mashup, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and horror. We have Splinter as Van Helsing. This one I would definitely have purchased. Actually, I'd purchased the whole series, but that would get pretty costly. Now we have the Bride of Frankenstein, April O'Neil, who was the reporter in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have Raphael as Frankenstein's monster, so he does look quite like Frankenstein. I love it. Then we have Michelangelo as the mummy, and I love the extra head on this one because he has his frightened, weird look on his face. Now we have the Phantom Casey Jones, which is perfect because Casey Jones wore a hockey mask and the Phantom also wore a mask. And now we have the creature from the Black Lagoon, Leonardo as Gilman. I love the webbed hands. And then we have Ronin. Even though this is not part of the series, I do like Raphael as a samurai. And here's my son showing me Leonardo, which I did have as a kid. And that is our video for today. Thank you guys for coming down to Rabbit Hole with me. If you see something that you like in a video, you can Google Undiscovered Realm, or you can check them out by their website, undiscoveredrealm.com. And by the way, didn't purchase that Chucky, but next time I go there, I will certainly get one of them. Thanks a lot, guys.